Alright guys, so today we are going to be doing the carburetor and fuel lines on an Echo srm-266t. Everything comes in a kit. Everything you'll need. Hold on, let me open that up. See, it has everything you need to do this job. I'll put that in the description below. Just click on the link. Super cheap on Amazon. I use hundreds of them a week. They work fine, I promise. Alright, first thing we're going to do is take off the air filter cover. Then we're going to take the air filter off. This air filter is actually brand new. This guy tried changing that out. Alright, now it's going to be 2 Phillips head screws. We're going to take those out. Pull that right out. We're going to go ahead and remove the 2 fuel lines, get them out of the way. Now we're going to get this isolator block. This just keeps the carburetor cool as possible from the engine. Take that off, out of the way. Alright, we're going to get our air out and we're going to blow that off so we don't get a bunch of dirt in the gas tank. We're going to go ahead and stick our screwdriver underneath this grommet, pop it right out. Use the gas cap as leverage. Alright, and then this, we're going to turn the throttle up, and we're going to have to use a screwdriver to turn this at the same time to get that throttle, the cable to come out of there. Just trying to get that to pop out, and then you're going to lift it up and out of there like that, and then you just let go of that. Now that cable's out, boom, it's on. Alright, all that's out of the way. Let's take this gas cap off. And we're going to drain all the old gas out of it. Dear Lord, that thing's put on with the impact. So the fuel grommet is a little trick. All the lines, these 2 lines are the same size and the same color on this one. So what we're going to do is the one that doesn't have the filter on it, not the one with the vent on it, but the one that doesn't have the filter on it, we're going to pull and make it longer. Like that. Now we know the longer one is the return line and the shorter one is the fuel pickup line. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and stick this in the gas tank. We want that filter to go all the way down in and all the way out. You don't want it to hit the bottom and curl back up or it won't work. You want it to go all the way down in the bottom of the tank in the center. We're going to push the back in first and then work our way to the front. Sometimes you got to use a screwdriver and shove it in. This one just popped right in for me. Okay, again, short one is the fuel in, long one is the fuel out. We're going to blow this off with air, get all the dirt off of it. I'm leaving the old gasket on. It's a little thicker. I'm going to use the old gaskets. They're a little thicker. We're going to put the fuel lines through this like that. I think this vent line we're going to go behind though. We're going to let that vent line go behind and just have the fuel lines go through. So grab them through. So how that works? Nope, we want that vent line in there too. Alright, so we got that on. Let's go ahead and get the new throttle cable in place. Get this out of the way. Just slide this cable through. And then take and see this side right here is bigger than the other side. We want that to be facing the other way. So we're going to turn that around like that. So the bigger side's facing the other way. Cable up on top. Follow this up. get the cable to fit inside. I'm going to need 2 hands for this. Get it in there like that. You let go. All you got to do is squeeze the throttle. And it falls right in, full throttle, full idle. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna get these fuel lines cut to size and lined up. So this is how high the lines would need to go. So we're gonna cut them to length. We're gonna start with the fuel filter line. We'll do that one first. That's the short one. We're gonna cut that one down to length. Fuel filter line is going to go to the big nipple. Just like that. Here, let me turn this flashlight on for you. See it a little better. Just like that. Now we're going to take the return line. We're going to cut it to length and stab it on. Just like that. We're going to start assembling everything. So we're going to use this air filter assembly to put it all together. We're going to stab it through the carburetor first with the orange choke towards the recoil. And this big gasket, the old gasket with the little holes pointing downwards. See, there's a little hole right there. You want that to line up with those ones. Just like that. Then we're going to go through the isolator block. And another gasket, which is still stuck on the intake on mine, but if you have to, stick it right on your bolts. With those holes, the little holes down again, just like it is there. And then stick the whole thing up into place and start your bolts. When you get it on there, double check your throttle, make sure nothing's binding up, and double check your choke, make sure it's working properly. Alright, now we're going to go ahead, move this guy off to this side like this. I had him over here so he wouldn't get pinched behind the carburetor. And we're going to dump some fuel in there, and we're going to check and make sure that this primes up. The gas cap, oh, that's not the gas cap. That gas cap back on the can. Where's the gas cap? There we go. Back on. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and prime it up. There we go. That's good. If it wasn't priming, you take this off, you prime, and you look in here and you see foamy bubbles coming out, that means you got these 2 lines backwards. So swap them back around. Alright, I guess we're going to go ahead and see if this thing runs now. Got some kind of gas going on. The vent is leaking. Sometimes that happens. So we're going to go ahead and change that out. Alright, so I just put the old vent back on it, and it's working fine. I've had problems with these before. I don't know why, but some of them come in faulty. So don't throw any of your old parts away until... Oh, that didn't land. Till you know for sure you don't need them. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and put the air filter on. This goes this way. And then the air filter cover goes like this, right? Yeah, like that. Right? No, not like that at all. I'm backwards. This goes like this. There we go. That's better. Like this. Alright, she's ready to go, guys. Alright, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if this helped you out in any way, shape, or form. All the parts will be in the description below. Click on the link. They're super cheap on Amazon. Today's t-shirt will be in the description below as well. If you want me to do any advertising for you, message me. I'd love to have a sponsor. Peace.